at the end winning a game. But in the youth, if you want to improve players, then winning is not the most important. Of course, I think every player wants to win. But if you want to make young players better, you have to let them make mistakes. Because by mistakes you learn. And if they're afraid to make a mistake, they can't improve. So allow them to make mistakes and to learn. That's experience also for a young player. But if a young player makes a mistake and you be angry and he doesn't, he's afraid to make a mistake. Young players should make mistakes, and that's the way they learn. If you explain it in a normal way, what he did wrong and what he can do better, then step by step he will get better. But young players can only develop to be technical players if you let them make actions, and maybe it's better if you are professional, you run into two players, a coach will say, hey, you're against two players, play the ball because there's somebody free. In the youth, let them develop and let them try to find their skills and make mistakes. They shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes, and that's what I mean. Sometimes the result in the youth is not the most important. It's that the player gets better and better, week by week, month by month. But young players should make mistakes. That's the way you learn, and they shouldn't be afraid to make mistakes. Of course, there are a lot of culture difference in culture with each country, so that's not a problem. The only thing is maybe the way I experienced a little that also the parents who are watching the young boys, their son in a game, maybe they put already too much pressure on the boy that he has to do well. But again, I can only say what I said before. You can only learn by making mistakes, and that's not a problem at all. So that's maybe the only difference, that there's maybe already too much pressure also on young boys. And it's I experience here with the coaches as well. They only thought about winning and not by developing the players. As a youth coach, maybe sounds strange. You can lose a game, the way I think, but still think, oh, that player did well, and he did well, and he's improving, and he's improving. So I did my job well. Okay, we lost because we didn't create chances, or we missed a couple of chances, but I saw today that player, and we worked with him that week to make that better, and he does it in the game. You've done your job well. So that's what I mean with, as youth coaches, the result is not the most important. Of course it's important, but the most important thing is that each player gets better and better. They can improve themselves by thinking about football, watching a lot of football, and be creative in bijvoorbeeld make an analysis of a game and watch what can this team improve, or where does it go wrong. I think when you want to be a coach, you have to be busy with it all day and think about it all day, 24 hours for an example. Be creative in trainings, exercises, think about, and of course working, and you said it yourself already, working with a team, first get experience and take it step by step and try to learn and develop yourself as well. I've been already a couple of times in Istanbul before I came here. I've been here as a coach against, I think with PSV Eindhoven against Fenerbahce. I played here myself with the Dutch team. in Istanbul. So I've been here already a couple of times, so I knew the city. I knew it was a busy and very chaotic in the traffic, so I already knew that. I've seen, of course, I've been on the Bosporus. It's a beautiful city with the Bosporus, and of course I've been in the bazaar. I've been to the mosque to watch it. So when the family is over, I try to find some time to show them the city. But I'm not going to drive in Istanbul. It's too busy.